All right, welcome to Texarkana Gameday's coverage of the Texas High Tigers and the Longview. What are Longview? They still the Lobos?
They are still the Lobos. Still that green and gold.
That's right.
Nobody can mistake them.
That's exactly right.
We're streaming on Longview Gameday today as well, and so getting both of our coverages for both of our markets. Well, it's typically a district matchup, but it's different this year. And
here's the thing: is not only is it usually a district matchup, but it's always, for some reason, these two teams play each other really, really tight. And I don't think today will be any different than that, Mr. Doty. Glad you hired me to join you for $0, but I'd have paid you $100 to be out here on a beautiful, beautiful day on the campus of Texas High School here in Texarkana, Texas.
It's a really nice day. As you can see on your screen, Hayden Phelps getting the start for the Tigers tonight. And so he pitched a little bit there at the end of their second game against Evangel on Tuesday. And so he won't be able to go the full 110. I'm not sure exactly what his pitch count was at the end of that game against Evangel, but
you wouldn't think this early in the season that they're gonna let him go that long right now anyway.
Well, especially with this Texas High team who's had the injury bug for sure.
It's a next man up mentality for sure with these guys right now.
I told them right now they got to put some bubble wrap on all of them. That pitch going to be
hit. Good play by Chief over there, guarding the line, number 16, Bryce DePriest, but it was just barely foul.
Yeah, we got Roman Guidry leading us off. That'll be Guidry, Kennedy, Flores, Denning, Ramey, Woods, Valentine, Marsh, and Booker.
Ball out. Lead off left-hander. I always like that. For some reason, when they bat on this side of the plate, they're a little bit closer to first base.
We saw a lot of righties from Atlanta, and so it's
there he is. There he's
different.
going. Chief stays right behind it, gives the call to the pitcher and says, "I got it." Takes the bag himself and gets the first out.
Yep. So quick start for Hayden Phelps. Gets that first out. And so we'll see Damon Kennedy check in for the Lobos. So the Lobos were very young last year. They returned a lot of guys. They had more depth, and so I'm excited to see what they turn into this year. Now they're looking for a better year than they had last year.
Ball just off the plate for ball one. Looks like the wind is blowing right to left, out to left field a little bit. Ball in.
Quickly 2-0 for Hayden Phelps.
Oh, right down the middle for strike one, 2-1 on him. I didn't see we got Mr. Morgan Smith sitting down here to the left taking some pictures right behind home plate.
It's a busy few days around here at Texas High. They got some track meets going on over there at the track. And so
nice play by Coach over there. Two hands, gets behind the ball, comes through it.
He's just showing them how to show them up.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of coaches can get out of the way over there. He looked like he was staying put.
That one lined out to center field. Cam Reitner getting under it, though.
Can of corn for Cam out there, but really good, solid line drive by number 2, Kennedy.
Yeah, and we saw a ball get over the center fielder's head in the first game, not necessarily understanding the wind. It's kind of been circling all day.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of going out towards left field, but Cam did a really good job getting under it.
You know, and you want your outfielders talking out there, too. Woo! Yeah, Coach got out of the way of that one. I don't blame him. Live another day by getting out of that way of that ball.
Yeah, and this is Drew Flores, a guy that has been a varsity
I remember that name. Yes,
I've
been calling out that name. Seems like for about 6 years.
He's one of those guys that's like he's still in high school.
Yeah. Did he have a brother? Was he?
I'm not sure. I believe he does.
I was thinking he had an older brother that played for Longview, and they played maybe at one point.
I know we got Frank and Keaton watching in the comments. So
yeah. Okay.
They'll help us get all our information about the Longview guys. Ooh, good pitch there by Hayden Phelps.
He chased it.
Swing on that one. 1-2 pitch from Phelps. Fly out to left field.
Looks like Chandler Williamson's going to get back and make that for a 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. We've taken a break.
Yep,
we'll take a break and be right back with some more Texas High and Longview Lobo baseball.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the first. Really good job by Hayden Phelps coming in there and getting 3 up, 3 down.
Who's pitching for Longview today?
It'll be number 12, Peyton Woods.
Okay.
Will be the guy on the mound for the Lobos.
Drew, what did you say Drew's last name was?
Drew Flores.
Drew Flores,
he's
yeah.
a catcher.
So he has been clocked at 97 miles per hour on the mound this offseason, and there's several MLB teams that will be at Lobo games watching him all year long. So,
yeah, like we said, always been a force to be reckoned with for sure. Still waiting on Peyton to take his trip to the mound. Is waiting on Drew as well to get all geared up. It looks like they'll take the mound together. While we're waiting, we'll kind of announce the lineup for the Tigers. It'll be Cam Reitner as the leadoff guy. Bryce DePriest moves up to second. Knox Pilgrim in the 3-hole. Caden Kreiner DHing for Hayden Phelps. Jacob High, Austin Treadway, Chandler Williamson, Dion Carson, and Kason Schilling all completes the lineup for the Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers other night split with Evangel, and really good first game. I think 8-0, and then the second game got down big early. It was a comedy of errors almost the whole game, and then I leave and they mount a comeback and lose by 2, but I didn't get to see any of that. But
it was sort of the same thing with Evangel. I think there were 13 combined errors in that game. It was.
You know, usually you get some of those games, but you get them early in the year, and you're still working out, where you want guys. You're playing some guys in some different positions, and but we had some seniors making some errors and stuff, and just some balls that they wouldn't normally boot, they did, and it happens. It's baseball. It's a game of failure for sure, and half of it is being able to come right back that next game, and get back in the saddle for sure.
I was just about to say that. I wonder how much fatigue played a little bit of a factor. There was about a 30-minute or so wait in between games as well, and Tigers ended up eating a whole meal from Nukes and probably got a little comfortable, I think, before that second game started. And so
leading off for the Tigers is center fielder number 2, Cam Reitner.
But Cam Reitner, Jr., uber talented, already committed to play over at Texas A&M Texarkana for Chase Brewster.
He's got really good actions in the box, and typically doesn't chase pitches, and good thing he didn't chase that one. It was chasing him right at his cankles. It's going to be 1-0. 12's got a little velocity on the mound.
Already coming out hot. Wasn't quite accurate, but good pitch nonetheless. Second one also a ball.
It's gonna be a fake bunt. Just try to get one more ball and thrown right down the middle for the first strike. 2-1 count coming to Cam Reitner.
So the Lobos 2-3 on the year. Tigers 2-2. Both looking to continue to add to the win column right there on the inside part of the plate.
I'll tell you what.
3-1.
You want that pitch. Both teams want that pitch to be called a strike. That one's low and inside. It's going to be a 5-pitch walk. Cam Reitner will throw off every kind of arm guard and leg guard that you can possibly have. That's what my son used to have, and I called him Mr. Accessory. The Chief Bryce DePriest will step into the box from the left side, and let's see if the Tigers will try to move him over.
He had a good 2-run RBI single in that first game against Evangel.
He's got to get that bat out there a little bit quicker and leave it out there. Just trying to sacrifice yourself right there, not trying to, number 5 down the line, Cole, is it Ramey?
Ramey, yeah.
Ramey, he's playing in, knowing that they're bunting, so you're not trying to get on, you're just trying to move Cam over.
And I believe he's the pitcher that is committed to SFA.
Okay.
Is Ramey.
Big old
lanky for sure.
Yeah. I don't know about lanky. He's got some meat on him too. He looks like a pitcher though. Looks like a college pitcher over there.
Had a little back pick over there at first. Cam was safe. Got to get another one over there. We'll get back in time. Not a big lead over there for Cam.
Yeah, the thing
keeping him honest.
Yeah, thing is you're probably not getting a big lead because you're probably bunting and going to move him. The last thing you want to do is get picked off over there. And sometimes what you're doing by picking is seeing if the batter will show his hand and square around the bunt, so you'll know what he's doing. And Chief's doing a good job of not showing it too early if he is. Oh, he's going to, good lick, and it's sliding, and they had him played to pull, and it's going to get maybe almost all to the wall. He's going to Coach McClure is rolling Cam around third, and he's going to run in. Bryce DePriest with a stand-up double RBI, 1-0 Tigers.
Great job by Bryce. He's moved up in the lineup over to that 2-hole, and having that speed of Cam Reitner in there, I mean.
Yep, no doubt. And great job, You kind of play people certain ways because of their tendencies, but Bryce did a good job of going with a fastball to the opposite field, and it's because it was a lefty, it was cutting down toward the line.
So it'll be Knox Pilgreen now. He chops that one opposite play.
Knox kind of spoiled that pitch. It was a little bit high and outside, and he was trying to go to right field with it. They're playing him to pull a little bit. Good fastball.
Knox won't foul that one
back. Man, he just missed that one. It was some kind of off speed that hung a little bit. He wants that one back because Knox has an extreme amount of power. Now he's behind 0-2. Got Bryce DePriest on second base. Gets a fastball down the middle. He's going to put it out in right field. Bryce will be tagging. Oh, guy misses it. Maybe gets a little bit of sun up there, and Knox is going to end up with an error on the right fielder and end up on second base, and Bryce will advance to third. And now with
still no outs.
No, Caden Kreiner coming up, and runner at second and third. Got Jacob High on deck for the Tigers. Now's when you want to give up a run right here, maybe get a ground ball and just get your team settled down, get the first out.
Caden Kreiner, the DH for Hayden Phelps. That one gets past Flores. DePriest will get there. Jones not able to cover first, so DePriest will come in. That'll be the second run, and Knox will get over to third as well.
Yeah, that's going to be a wild pitch on the pitcher right there. Flores was not able to get to that ball outside, and runners advance. And now you give up one more run just to get an out right here if you can get a ground ball. Kreiner wants to do a job, get a ball out in the outfield somehow.
That one fouled out of play.
If you can get a pretty decent fly ball, you can score this run. And that's, man, if you can get 3 runs in the first inning against a program like Longview, you gotta think you're happy to be a Tiger. Left that pitch up. Kreiner hits it in the 5-hole. Gets an RBI single. And go. What are you doing? Oh, my goodness, they threw it in to nobody was at third. First of all, there was a runner at first, and they threw the ball to third, and Kreiner was kind of coming back to the bag and not watching and didn't advance to second. Just those, and you're going to get a mound visit right here by Coach. Great job. Get your team settled down. Call everybody, party of 5 to the mound. And he's looking in the dugout. I didn't know if he was going to try to pull him this early, but pitcher's doing his job right here, throwing strikes, and Tigers are doing their job of putting the bat on it. But you got to catch fly balls, and you got to throw to the right base and do things like that. And Longview looks like Texas High did the other night. Yeah. And so I feel their pain right now. But great job by Coach to go out and I say settle them down. Sometimes you go out there and you you kick them down. Yeah. I know you try to do that when they're not hitting. Sometimes go in the dugout and start kicking bats, waking them up. But Jacob High will come up. I don't know what positions he playing tonight.
He's at second. He's a big utility guy.
Yeah, he's a man of many talents this year. A lot of infield positions for sure, as well as pitcher. Didn't look.
He's for strike.
Yeah, he's got to get that bat out there if he expects to do something with it. I don't know that wasn't a stolen base. They're trying to. Of course, I'm not running on Flores ever.
Second one he swings at quickly 0-2 for High.
Flores is a man I want on my team in an arm wrestling competition.
Absolutely.
For sure.
He's stout for sure.
Man. Yeah,
Pretty
boy.
pitch there by
I'll
Jones.
tell you what, that's a pitch that you let go every pitch except if it's the third strike, and Jacob just didn't protect right there, kind of off the plate a little bit. He was off the plate. The ball caught the outside of it, and they get their first out with a K. Austin Treadway coming up. Treadway's been hot as of late. A lot of good line drives, and he's got some wheels too. Can stretch some singles into doubles. There's a back pick right there by Flores, trying to keep Kreiner closer to first.
Very senior-heavy roster for Texas High. I don't know how many there are in total, but there's a lot of guys that are looking to capitalize on their last year.
I'll tell you what, if you can put that pitch right there all night, that's a tough one to hit. They say Ramey has decommitted from SFA after the coach resigned, now committed to Grayson College. Grayson's a great program.
Gotcha.
Austin just kind of pulled his head right there. Got 1-2 count on him right now with one out, runner on first. Wouldn't be surprised to maybe see a runner in motion right here. Keep a double play ball from just a little bit late on a high fastball right there, but always just kind of spoil that pitch and live to fight another day. 3-0 Tigers early on in the first inning. Now, yeah, you're right. Wind is swirling now. It's kind of going out to center. Yeah, what I was saying earlier is you got to talk out there. You know, if you notice that wind's changing, you got to let everybody know out there because it can be a pitch to pitch.
Good job there by Treadway fighting that one off.
Yep, that was an off speed, a really, really good pitch. Looked like a changeup. He just barely gets his bat on it right here.
See, the big Benbrook guys have arrived. Make the driving from Fort Worth.
That's that pitch, man. It is a fastball on the outside corner, and it's a really, really good pitch. It's a flat fastball. It's hittable, but we hadn't made an attempt at it yet. A lot of times if he's doing that, you got to get a little bit closer up on the plate, and it'll look like a strike to you instead of a ball. Chandler Williams. I didn't finish it. Chandler Williams' son up, number 4 for the Tigers, playing
he's at
shortstop.
Yes,
he's at shortstop today. He's been all over the place.
He was an incredible pitcher in that first game against Evangel. Went
Telling
7 innings shutout.
He's been doing what they expected of him this year so far, and that's dominating up on the mound. Good hack, good fastball right down the middle. Fouls it straight back over us. They always say you're on it when you foul it straight back. I mean, you weren't late, you weren't early, you were right on it. Some of these Benbrook guys got veins bigger than my arms. Woo! I'll tell you what he did right there. He threw that fastball in the outside corner, but got it a little bit out trying to get Chandler to chase it, and he did. And 2-2 count with 2 outs. Runner at first base for the Tigers. Great time to try to steal right here. Nope. Chandler's going to hit it in the 5-hole. Shortstop can't get to it. Nobody's at third. Kreiner's not going to try to advance on that, and shortstop just kind of lost his glove trying to backhand that one deep in the hole. Don't think he would have gotten Chandler. I would give him a single on that because if that guy gets it gloved, it's going to be a weak throw because he's going away from first base, and Chandler has some wheels. So I'm going to give him a single right there. Who we got coming up?
Dion Carson.
Dion, prime time, baby.
Yep, out in right field.
Dion can roll too, and he is a pull hitter, and when he hits it, it'll go. Ball's out.
Well, both runners to go. Ball will go into the outfield. Tigers will take advantage, and they'll put another run on board.
You know, I'm sure the coach is probably saying, "Hey, we don't want that ball thrown down to second base." But Flores has the arm that he could throw him out like that. But what you've got to do as a middle infielder right there is you don't try to pick that ball. You lay down in front of it. The last thing you want that ball to do is get in the outfield because it gives up a run. That's what it did. 4-0 Tigers.
Yep.
2 outs, runner on second. It's Treadway out there. I'm sorry, Chandler. Oh, good lick right there. Stayed inside the ball. He's going to score him from second. Chandler will come across home plate and make it 5-0 Tigers. And Dion Carson, man, I said he's a pull hitter, and he stayed inside that baseball and shot it out to center field, kind of in the gap, and, man, did a job. If that guy can use the full field or use gap to gap, man, the Tigers will be in great shape this year. Here comes the freshman.
Jason Schilling.
Yep, done a great job behind the plate for the Tigers so far. He and Eli Shelley have kind of locked down that position after Rafe has gotten hurt. And woo, yep, on the bag for the tag. Really good job getting there. Almost a steal on Flores. You're probably going to have to go on first movement. You can't wait till that ball's almost being released because he has got a cannon and threw it right on the money on the bag. So now Carson in scoring position. Ball's just inside. It's going to be 2-0.
Yeah, a lot different catcher than what they saw on Tuesday in Evangel. No shade to anybody out there, but just Drew is a completely different athlete.
Yeah, he's a beast. Oh, good job right there. Oh, nice play by the shortstop. And, almost dug by the first baseman, number 35. Maybe
39.
Cy Marsh. But who is number 4? Bryson Denning for Longview made a great play in the hole, and in order to get somebody, you just got to release it, and that's what he did, and just didn't skip up in Marsh's glove, but great job by.
Well, and look who's over at first. It'll be Rafe Ross. He's actually
that's my man.
Yeah,
look at there, got the cast off and everything.
Yep, he was telling me that he was going to see the doctor earlier this week, and so.
Doctor prescribed him some vitamin D out here. Said, get out there in that sun and do some running, son.
Tell him to run.
Yeah, I don't know that I wouldn't put him some kind of brace on that thumb out there, but that's
slide or something.
That's right. Cam gets under it and fouls it off behind third base. Great play by the third baseman. We've called his name Ramey, and that's the third out. Tigers score 5.
Yep.
Score 5 in the bottom of the first. We'll take a break and be right back for some more Lobo and Tiger baseball.
Start your day with seamless transactions.
Add your State Bank card to your device's digital wallet and enjoy the convenience of tap-and-go payments. Easy, secure, and thankfully at your fingertips. Simplify your day with State Bank's digital wallet.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
All right, we're back here live at Tiger Field at Texas High. Man, I'll tell you what, it is a Chamber of Commerce day. If you couldn't make it from Longview and watching, we'll try to give you a shout out if you'll comment where you're watching from. But and maybe if you start commenting, your team will start hitting a little bit better and fielding a little bit better. But you know, these games, I've said it early on, these games always end up going down to the wire. I don't care who's up by 5 early, and Tigers did a great job of hitting, but a couple of errors by Longview, but coach has got them settled down now going in the second inning. You got a lot of baseball left.
Yeah, these are two gritty teams that are well coached. They're never going to lay down for anybody. Bryson Denning up.
Oh, there's a good lick right there.
Knox, it'll get past him, go out to left field, and Lobos will start with a base runner.
Yeah, I think Knox wants that one back. It was a fast one, and you don't have a lot of time as a third baseman, but got to kind of body that one up, and Knox has got the body to do that. But knock it down and throw him out. But
looks like
it's easier said than done for me right here. I got the net in front of me.
All right, so we'll see Ramey.
That's right.
Step in now. He looks even taller the closer he comes
to us. Yeah, I'm telling you. Taller and thicker.
Move over there to first on Denning.
Denning's going to put that pancake mitt on over there to save a hand. He's got some wheels too.
He's getting a pretty good lead over there as well.
I'd like to see him challenge the freshman catcher back here, Schilling.
He has a pretty good arm. I've been impressed whenever we've seen him. It's good to see those young guys with a very senior heavy lineup, see what the future holds.
Yep. 2 balls, no strikes on Mr. Ramey. Ball right down the middle. He takes a cut at it, fouls it off to the left side. Be 2-1 count now. As Bryson Denning trots back to first. He says, Phelps ready to deliver. Boy, center cut it right down the middle, and oh, what a catch out there in left field. Was that Treadway?
Yep.
Hell of a catch right there on the run at the warning track. And if you're Phelps, you want to look out there and kind of there you go. I see him kind of tips his cap and says, "Man, I appreciate you, Treadway." That's one of those da-na-na.
That was an incredible catch
on the run. That here's the thing. If he does not make that catch, you're no outs runner at second and third. He saves a double and helps his pitcher out. Snap throw back to first by Phelps. Really good play by Treadway out there in left.
And I wouldn't have even been surprised if Denning would have gone home with it. Was trying to be aggressive, trying to bounce back in this thing into speed.
He's got some wheels for sure. There's the runner. Ball's not. Oh,
it'll go.
That one was out of the 5-hole in his hand, and I almost thought that he was trying to hold on to it, that saw that the runner was already there and kind of stolen the base on Phelps, and it just kind of shot out towards second base. I thought he was turning around looking at me to see what I was going to call it, but I can't help you out, brother. Now Denning's on second base with 1 out. 0-1 count. It was a umpire saying it was a strike. Oh, good pitch right there. He hit that corner that that Longview's pitcher has been wearing out the whole first inning, and Although, is that Kennedy that's up? Is that number 2?
That is Peyton Woods.
Peyton Woods.
Pitcher.
Oh, okay.
I can help himself out.
Yep, he took a good hack at it, and that ball's off the plate. Good eye by Peyton.
So it'll be 1-2 to Mr. Woods.
If you're Longview right here, you want to do whatever you can to score. Ball's up. I don't know that he went. Can't.
They're going to say he did.
Oh.
And so that'll be a strikeout for Hayden Phelps, his first of the game.
Yeah, you know, he looked like he tried to hold it up, and you can't see from here whether he went across. You know, either team, you can't really, you know, if they would have said he didn't swing, Texas High couldn't really say much, and vice versa. Ball's in right there.
So
Off speed.
Javari Valentine in now, number 19, playing center field.
I like the name. But he had a big day back on the 14th. That was Valentine's Day. Good job right there by Knox Pilgreen.
Good stretch by Chief.
Yeah, he brings him off the bag. Chief stretched all he could for it, and going to advance the runner to third. Big first baseman Ty Marsh coming up. Cy Marsh, sorry. First and third opportunity right here with 2 outs. Wouldn't be surprised to see them running right here. Oh, throws it inside, and Marsh didn't do what I would have folded like a one-egg pudding right there, but Marsh just kind of says, okay, did that ball hit me? I'm going to trot on down to first base. Might be a good time to go out and see. Pitcher right now got bases loaded, 2 outs. Now they say they're going to let him work through it. He's going to go into the windup.
So Mason Booker will be up, but Cy Marsh, a tough first baseman. You want your first baseman to be tough, and he's some of those things like that.
Yeah, maybe go see him now. He hits him right up in the rib cage, and I'll tell you what, there's another one, Mason Booker. He's a tough sucker right there, because I would have, first of all, that ball wouldn't have hit me because I'd have been bailing out.
He better have been in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So we're back to the top of the lineup.
Yep, get the first run for Longview, exactly what you want. Now Longview, a single will put them back in the game early.
Guidry up now. That one outside.
Out. That's exactly where the last 2 pitches were, except the good part for Guidry is he's in the left-hander box, because if he was in the right-hander box, he'd have gotten hit right there. Someone has got to go see the pitcher, whether it be the catcher or the second baseman or the shortstop or the third baseman. There's a long fly ball, can of corn. It should start. Cam's got it right out there. Tigers get the third out. They only score 1 and leave 3. After 1.5, it's Texas High 5, Longview 1, and we'll be right back after these messages.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, we're back here live in Texarkana, Texas, where the Tigers have jumped out early on Longview 5-1. And we'll be batting in the bottom of the second, Bryce DePriest, and then
Yep, it'll be Bryce Knox and then Caden Kreiner due up.
That's exactly what Longview needed to do, was just get on the board right there and kind of settle down. You'd like to have seen, if you're a Longview fan, you'd like to have seen a single right there. Any kind of hit would have scored 2 more runs, but just kind of got under it. High and tight to Bryce DePriest for ball 1.
That one inside as well,
Yep.
2-0. To old Chief.
All high and outside, 3-0 to Chief. I'm sure you got the take right there from Coach McClure, third base line.
Looked like he was trying to correct him, overcorrect there, and ended up on the other side of the plate. Now
Ball's
go down low
and inside, across the plate but low. Chief gives a little bat flip over there on a walk. I like it.
Set the tone.
Knox Pilgreen trots to the plate.
Hey, up that on-base percentage for
Yep,
sure.
that's right. That's what you wanted in 2-hole.
So Knox Pilgreen up now.
Wind is dead out in center field. Ball up and in. Knox doesn't get a whole lot, coming to the plate looking like he does, doesn't get a whole lot of straight pitches down the middle. He'll get all kinds of corners with the flat ones, and he got one right there. They challenged him. He fouled it straight back, was on it. 1-1 count to Knox Pilgreen with Chief on first base.
Knox scored one of those runs that came in the first inning.
Stayed on a curve ball. Gonna get down in left center field for a single. And here the Tigers go in scoring position with no outs again. Runners at first and second with Kreiner walking to the plate.
Yeah, Caden 1 for 1.
Yeah.
With an RBI and a run
Yep. Was that
himself.
he hit it in a 5-hole between third and short last time?
So, yes. I believe so.
Ball out. Keep talking about how nice this day is. I may pay for it if I don't put this big brimmed hat on.
Yeah, I already am. Between that first game and this second one, the sun's beaming down. It doesn't feel like February 27th.
Yeah, I got me an umbrella in the form of a hat on right now. It just got cooler in my neck of the woods. Oh, great job. Good job by the third baseman, Ramey. Touches third, throws it over to first. Ball's not dug out by the first baseman, Marsh. And Kreiner will get on, but with a fielder's choice. And really good job by third baseman. Try to turn 2 right there. And Chief will go over to the dugout. Out at third. 1 out. Jacob High up for the Tigers. Playing him up the middle. Ball high. Wish every day could be like today, Zach. Every day could be like today.
It's beautiful. Beautiful baseball weather.
Oh, my. Knox just takes off on the pitcher, I think. Ooh. And he gets him at third base. Knox got in the pickle. I don't know what he saw. Maybe if he was just trying to time it or what they had right there. That's a second out, and Kreiner advances to second base. Jacob High back up. Got a 1-0 count on him right now. Single will score a run right here with Kreiner's speed from second base. Ball up. Yeah, Peyton was throwing some strikes early, and now he's missing a little bit high. Just want to settle him back down on the mound.
Something low.
Yeah, he missed right there. But if you're gonna miss, that's where you want to miss. You don't want to miss somewhere where they can deposit it out there in the creek. And Jacob High has got the strength to do it. Boy, that's a great pitch right there. Like I say, if you keep throwing right there on the outside part of the plate on the paint, good things are going to happen for your team if you can get that. That's low and in. He'll walk Jacob High. Runner at first and second for the Tigers with 2 outs, and Treadway walking up to the plate.
And now batting is left fielder Austin Treadway.
Always like to bet on a guy after he makes a really great play out in the field, and they come to the plate with a little confidence. Good pitch right there. Good off-speed pitch, and Austin stayed on it really good, just fouled it straight back. But he was on that pitch. 0-1 to him now. Chandler Williamson on deck.
Get that hit earlier in the first inning.
Ball's up. Good job by Austin. You'll hear Coach McClure every now and then say, ball under your hands. If it's under your hands, you're good, but don't be trying to chase things. And that ball was up around his hands, and he let it go. Ooh. That one was up in the meat part. That was right where you wanted a fastball, and Austin just missed that one.
Yep, fouled it back over the Tiger dugout.
Ball in.
Good job by Flores stopping that one.
Yeah, that ball almost hit him, and Flores was able to get out there and snag it. Because he did, he saved it from 2 runners in scoring position. 2-2 to Austin Treadway with 2 outs in the second. Ooh, boy, that ball just missed.
Yeah, I think it was just a little high, but pretty pitch nonetheless.
3-2 right here with 2 outs. Runners will be moving on the pitch, so a single could possibly score 2. A double surely would. Good job, good time pick, and great job by Kreiner out there. Last thing you want to do is take off because they know you're going, right? But two things that I see. Every now and then you'll see someone take off too early, and you'll get them on that. Another thing is you'll see them kind of I call it half-ass running. Good job by Treadway right there. Sorry to – can we bleep that? Can we go back and bleep that? But it's a lackadaisical. You need to be going as fast as you can on this. Once the guy goes into his motion to go to home, you need to go as fast as you can because you can get an extra base because of it.
Man, right on the outside edge for a strike on Treadway.
Great pitch right there. And we'll go through to Texas High 5, Longview 1, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Yay! We're so excited you decided to become a member.
Thanks. I didn't think it would be this easy.
I know. We've opened up memberships so even more people can take advantage of our amazing services.
Are you going to clean this up?
Become a new member and take advantage of all RRCU can offer. Experience the credit union difference anytime, anywhere.
No, seriously, are you going to clean this up?
Do you RRCU?
Back here live, Hayden Phelps back to the mound for the Tigers, where his Tigers lead the Lobos 5-1 through 2. And who's coming up for the Lobos? Looks like number 2 is going to come back out there. Damian Kennedy. Yep. Was he the 2 hole, I think? Yep.
Yeah, we saw Giedrer be the last out of that inning. And so
looks like the Tigers remained the same in the field this inning. A lot of times you see a lot of, you get into these games in district and you don't see hardly anybody, put in the 3rd inning or 4th, 5th, 6th inning. But every now and then in these early games that they all matter. Everybody wants to win, but a lot of times you're trying to get some extra guys in and get them some work, especially when you got a lot of injuries early on. And good pitch right there. Good little slider on the outside, and man, I'd have come out of my shoes too.
Pretty pitch by
Strike,
Phelps.
yep.
Breaking pitch falls inside to the zone. 0-2 quickly to Kennedy. That one hammered down the left field line, but it'll go foul
Yep.
out of play.
He actually didn't catch all that either. It was on the handle, but still had enough power to. He's pretty tall. Got a lot of length to him.
Okay.
Tried to get the ball in on his hands right there is what Phelps did, and he battled it off.
Fouls that one off. Kennedy, Flores, and Denning. A gentleman due up this inning for the Lobos.
Good pitch right there. Another slider.
Great job there by Hayden Phelps. Not a big strikeout pitcher, but
No.
I mean, good job there getting a big swing and miss. Saving some of those pitches and get it done yourself. So it'll be Drew Flores back up at it again.
Yep, you just want to keep the ball out of the zone right here to him. Good pitch right there. He can do a lot of damage with the ball that's out of the zone too, so you want to kind of keep it low. Lots of power.
Oh, it'll come up and hit him. I'll take a trip down to first base.
Yeah, when Phelps drops that elbow, that ball runs in, and that's what's getting in on the Longview. And they're getting on the plate. They know what they're doing too. But good job by Flores. I think if you're a Texas High Tiger, you just give him first base every time because he can flat out swing it. He was not trying to be. They weren't trying to hit him, but they're not going to be upset at all. One out. It's a pinch runner down there for Flores. Looks like number 8, maybe. Can you see?
Yes, I believe it's
Mason Booker.
No. Mason's hitting.
Yeah,
and he's in left field.
Maybe
Yes,
Houston
9.
Rowe. Okay,
Houston Rowe.
It's Houston Rowe that comes in. Bryson Denning, the shortstop, will be up with one out.
This will be a question for our Longview people, but if he's related to Maverick Rowe, former Longview football player.
Okay. I like that name too. Got
like the name
Valentine, Maverick Rowe. Hell, he had Willie Nelson, and a redheaded stranger. I don't think he had red hair. Oh, in cup ball, he might have been out when I was growing up. If you catch them in cup ball when they're off the base, all you got to do is hit them with the cup, and they're out. But he ain't laughing like we used to laugh in cup ball. He's going to have to walk that one off. That was a tough one right there. But here's the thing. When you do that, I mean, not that it was intentional, but when you do that, they tend to shorten up their lead a little bit. They don't want you throwing over there as much.
But I mean, they know they put him in as a pinch runner, so they know he can run.
Ooh, I was just about to say it. Wind's going from right to left, and that ball has left the yard. There he is, the shortstop, Bryson Denning, with a big fly ball with one out. That gets 2 RBIs on that, and he'll score the pinch runner Rowe and score himself. That'll make it 5-3, and Longview with one swing is right back in the ball game. And he will cross home plate, and then about 4 seconds later, the rest of his hair will cross home plate. He's got that.
He's got a head of hair.
He got a little
sure.
flow back there, and yep. Now it's 5-3 with one out. The top of the third, and the big first baseman, Cy Marsh, will come to the plate. And if you leave that ball up across the plate like that, he will deposit it out there.
It's just a little inside.
Yep, good curveball inside, not where he could do anything with it, and may end up catching the plate. Almost, almost the same spot, but a little bit more toward the plate, but it didn't look like it caught the corner. It's a good pitch, though, regardless.
I wonder if Ramey stayed in if you would have got that call, but I think Ramey sold it pretty well, too.
Yeah. 3 balls, no strikes. Ball right down the middle. Good comeback right there for Phelps. Now it's mano-a-mano. Marsh calls a timeout. Gets him a little break. Then pulls it down the left side. Going to go foul. Coach didn't try for that one. He'd have had to dive pretty good right there, Zach.
That'll be a full count.
Full count. Phelps, yep, worked his way back. He'd like to see him pay it off right here. Well, one side would like to see him pay it off.
Yeah.
We're calling for two sides right here.
Good foul off there by Ramey.
Good job. That ball was kind of high and tight. May have caught the high inside part of the strike zone, so good job by him. He couldn't do anything with it, but battled off to see another pitch. Good pitch right there. Oh, good job by Knox. Comes up throwing. Great. Oh my gosh.
Just in time.
What a play. You know, every now and then you'll see a play on Sports Center that they don't get the out. That would be one that's there. He dives in the hole to get the ball, comes up to his knees. Let me tell you something. That third baseman can throw it as fast from his knees as most people can from their feet. And really good play and great dig by Chief on first base. But long legs of Marsh just got there, and good job by him, and he'll get a single on that. Still one out. Good job by coming back by Phelps as well.
Now the runner on first, chance at a double play. Goes over to Knox.
Knox gets it to second.
Over to first. Got to go past Bryce.
He's
runner ran around.
Yep.
And they'll tag
and he's
him.
going to get it. Will be a double play right there for the Tigers.
Unconventional
That's
way,
right.
but it happens.
But the Longview Lobos score 2 on a deep ball, get back in the game. 5-3 Tigers coming up in the bottom of the third, and we will be back after these messages.
My name is Doug Willett. I own M&M Tire and Auto Center. We've been here for over 40 years. We're just a mom and pop place. We service any type of vehicle that you can think of. We do front end alignments. We've got the best front end alignment machine guys here, and we also do AC work for the new Freon, which is the 1234 FY. We do that too. Plus tires. Now that's the major thing. Cooper Tire employees, we're really special with them. We give you 15% off, plus also you get your Goodyear employee refunds back on your tires, which is great for you. Extra value is what you get when you buy from Doug Willett. Don't worry, my guys will take care of you too.
All right, we're back. Coach McClure's making his way over to the third base coach's box and waiting on Longview's pitcher to trot back out, taking his time.
Yeah, Peyton Woods was the last out there, and so he ended up becoming out on that roundabout, and so probably a little frustration walking back over to the dugout, and so he's taking his time. But we'll see Chandler Williamson, Deion Carson, and Kason Schilling be the guys due up for the Tigers this inning.
Yeah, what you want, there's two different trains of thought depending on which side you're rooting for. But if you're Longview, man, you go out and you get back in this game 5-3. You want to come out, you want to have a quick inning, you want to get back in and start hitting again while you got momentum. Then if you're on the Texas Tigers side, you want to come out here and you want to answer. You want to go right back. You want to say, hey, we know you got the momentum, but let's get it right back. And if you can come back and not necessarily score 2 runs, but put another run on the board and make it a 3-run game, that's exactly what you want to do. And it's going to start with Chandler Williamson, number 4 for Texas High Tigers, having a good year. We've said, he's swinging it better from the plate as well, but dominant on the mound for the Tigers so far.
Yeah, he's 1 for 1 already with that hit. Brought in a run as well.
Ball out.
And so Woods has gone 2 innings so far, allowed 6 hits, 5 runs, only 1 of them earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts.
That one's down in the corner. Get over.
Foul ball, man.
I was rooting. He got a little bit, if he had kept his hands a little bit inside of that one, that one would have gone over the Red River Credit Union sign out there in left field. But that ball was just turning, and had some top spin on it. So if it had a little bit of backspin, that thing would still be going. But Chandler got all over that. Going to take his time entering the box with a 1-1 count. No outs in the bottom of the third.
Pitch there by Woods, just a little out though.
No, but it was a really good pitch. You're up in the count. Now it's 2-1, but that was a good pitch. Try to get him a chase.
Right there on the edge again.
Yeah.
No, still a ball called.
That's one of those that if you call it a strike, you may not get any opposition. That ball's low. Really good at bat by Chandler. He hit the strikes and let the balls go. And Tigers, for I think the third inning in a row, have gotten the leadoff runner on, and prime time coming to the plate, Dion.
Yeah, he hit it the opposite way. Did a really good job.
Man, stayed inside of it and just shot it on a rope to right center. And if he can do that right here, it can be runner at second, third. He's going to get a round draw. He's got to right in up the wickets for number 4, and they're going to let him slide because he scored 2 runs for Longview last inning. They said, you can make as many errors as you want if you can hit the ball that far, son. But he'd like to have that back because he probably could have turned 2 on that one. That was a routine ball, and Dion will be on the bag for the second time. Chandler out at second. 2 runs. You got a lefty freshman in the box. Would not be surprised for him to put the ball on the ground with a bunt and move the runners over. That's what I would do. There they go. You got to leave your bat out there. You can't swing at it. It's a bunt. You're just letting that letting that ball hit the bat. But he tried to push it. And that's the last thing you want to do with it. He's a freshman. They'll get him going. See what I'm talking about? Right at the end, he's throwing his bat at it, and you just got to keep that barrel above the ball and just let that ball hit your bat. And if you can get it anywhere on that grass, you got a runner at second and third. Anxious to see what they want to do right here. If Coach will leave that on, or if he'll let him bunt. It's probably not going to get a good pitch right here. Looks like he's going to square to me. Yep. Good job to pull that bat back.
And it's aggressive bunting with 2 strikes, too. But
that's what Coach McClure just said. Get that bat out in front of the plate. So he means on that bunt and get that bat out there. Don't leave it back. Here he goes. He's going to square.
Good job.
Ball's low. I'll tell you, although that ball was low, it was a really good ball to bunt. I probably would have tried to bunt because you're not trying to get on base right here. All you're trying to do is move those runners. But 2-2 count right here to the freshman Schilling. Just kind of reached at it. Not a very good at bat right there, but he said, y'all don't pay me to bunt. Pay me to hit. I'm a catcher. That'll bring up Cam Reitner. The Swiss Army knife's what we call him. You kind of call him that in baseball, too, if you wanted to.
He's looking to pitch some a little bit this year, too, I believe, and he's got some nice velocity on his arm.
Yep. Kim did the exact same thing, just kind of late, and he's going to live to fight another day. Just missed it right there.
Yeah, I think Ramey lost it in the sun. We've had a few of those today.
That is a tough sun right there, and you're typically not playing baseball at 3:30, 4:25, you know. All right, deuce. 0-1 to Cam Reitner with 1 out, runner at first and second base. He'd like something hard and level right here. Good. Let that ball go. They're playing him a little bit to pull, especially out in left field. If he could shoot something down that line, he could run for a ways. He's a gap-to-gap hitter.
Good job leaving that pitch outside again.
Yep. It's not a bad miss. Sometimes you'll get a chase right there, but Cam is a seasoned hitter. Looks really, really good in the box. He gets just missed it, but going to be a can of corn out there in center field. Man, I thought we should have. And I think Coach McClure wanted him to. That ball was deep enough to tag, and I don't know whether Chandler didn't see Coach or he just kind of made up his mind, but he needed to be standing on third right there. Good lick, good pitch and good lick by Cam Reitner, and hits the ball deep. Line drive to center field. And that'll bring up Bryce DePriest, 2-hole for the Tigers. We call him Chief, number 16. He's got a lot of power if he puts it into it. But he'd take a single right here to score Chandler. Tigers need a run right here to get back above by 3.
With the lineup the way that it is, it becomes 3 lefties in a row with Schilling, Cam, and DePriest.
Mm-hmm.
DePriest ends up fouling that one off.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Oh, one pitch to DePriest coming up.
And outside.
Just didn't get on top of that ball. Tried to ease up on it. Chief just missed that one.
Looked to be just a tad late on it.
Yep.
So 1-2 now the count for Bryce.
Oh, he's gonna get a Texas leaguer out there, and they're gonna try to score him. Third, he's gonna throw it home. Good throw, but Chandler beats it out, and Bryce DePriest will get a RBI single, scoring Chandler from second. Good job by Chandler. He said, "Coach, I didn't need to get to third. I didn't score from second." And that'll bring up Knox Pilgreen, and Knox typically doesn't get. You get to him the third time, you better keep it out of the zone.
And it was a good job by Chandler being able to rolling with 2 outs. He realized there was 2 outs. Why not run hard at it the entire time?
Yep.
That's exactly what he did.
That ball was up.
Looked a little high in the side, but he'll take it for a strike.
Yep, that was up across the Tigers in his jersey.
Caught him reaching at that one.
Yep. Took a cut at it behind 0-2 with 2 outs.
Slowed it down with that breaking pitch. And
yep. Ball low and outside. Good job by Knox to hold off on that one. Now let's see if he comes back with that curveball on him. I'd be scared to throw that 3 times to him. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Yep, tried to come out low outside with fastball and get him to chase. Knox is a veteran hitter. Not going to chase that. Now he's worked his way back in the count to 2-2 with 2 outs and 2 runners on.
That's a good job working that outside edge as a righty, though.
Knox reaches out, gets that one, sticks it in the 5-hole. Cam's coming home. There's going to be a play at the plate. I'm sorry, it's not Cam's. Dion. Yep. That was Neon. How could I miss? And Knox Pilgreen gets a RBI single. Great job to come back from an 0-2 count by Knox.
So it'll be, again, runners on first and second with 2 outs. I mean, what a rally with 2 outs so far from the Tigers.
Coach Minnie's going to take the third base box and put Coach Minner in the first base box. Coach McClure had to go over there and take care of some business. Just leave it at that.
Hey, you're running a whole tournament over there. There's probably people asking you a whole bunch of questions, trying to figure things out. There's no telling what all they need to do.
And there the Tigers do score 2 and get back with a 4-run lead. Just like I said, man, that's exactly what you wanted to do.
Back pick over there.
Back pick. Coach Minnie's got him back. Is that Chief out there at second base? Yeah. Chief's going to try to score on a single right here. Is this Kreiner?
Yes.
Kreiner can go big yard and
DH.
Open this thing up. And he hits a nice line drive out to center field. Great play by the center fielder. Who is that out there?
Valentine.
Valentine Typically makes those plays on the 14th, but he makes one tonight. Tigers will score 2 and leave 2 on. They're up 7-3 through 3, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Tired of the annual hassle of hanging holiday lights? Or the recurring cost of paying someone else to do it? Forget those struggles and invest in the convenience and year-round beauty of Gemstone Lights. Permanent architectural and holiday lighting that you control. With Gemstone Lights, access over 1,000 pre-built patterns for festivities throughout the year. Easily alter them through our user-friendly app. When not in season, Gemstone Lights serve as stunning permanent architectural lighting, bringing a continual majestic touch to your home. Experience the magic of Gemstone Lights today. Available through Livewire Electrical Services, Texarkana's authorized Gemstone Lights dealer.
All right, we're back here live, and the sun is out, and they have brought me over some SPF 30 Hawaiian Tropic, and they obviously, 30, it smells good, but with 30, I would spontaneously combust. I need SPF about 348, but hey, Coach McClure, I know where he was going. His son Judson's running in the 800 over there, and thank God his mom was an athlete because that kid can fly. Ball up by Phelps.
I got you. Yeah,
Judson
middle school.
Yeah, he's an athlete, man. He's a football. Yeah, he plays basketball. He plays about every sport, but he's strong and can run. And Coach McClure won't be gone long because don't take Judson long.
Ty fouls that one out of play. 2-1 now the count.
You see this a lot. I keep saying it. You make a good play out in the field like Valentine did. You come up to the plate and looks like number 6 is trotting off. There it is. Boy, a big solid right out to Cam. Great play. Cam, he's been out there for so long, and just all of his actions are really, really good. Flips his hips straight back to it, but keeps his front shoulder on the ball. Just how you teach it out there in the outfield, and really good job by him right there. When you do everything right like Cam does, you can cover a whole lot of field. You don't have to be, although he is fast, you don't have to be real fast if you do everything right. You can save a step every now and then.
And that's experience as a wide receiver in the corner as well.
That's right.
That's a guy that does it all and just a pure athlete at all
Swiss
levels.
Army knife, we call him. Cy Marsh with a big cut right there to go down 0-2 with 1 out.
That one outside. For a ball. 1-2. Cy got hit the last time he was up.
Oh, good job. Good pitch on the outside, and Marsh absolutely couldn't get to that one. I think that one probably would have been called a ball. 2 outs now for Phelps and the Tigers, leading 7-3 in the top of the 4th.
A good quick inning for Phelps would be huge in saving his pitches.
And Mason Booker says, I want to try to lengthen that inning. Gets a check swing right there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Lobos. Ball right down the middle.
Beautiful pitch by Phelps.
Yep, looks like he's losing a little velo on that ball, though. So you want to try to keep it on the corners if you can. Schilling was set up outside, and he Phelps missed and threw it right down the middle, but it was not swung at. And good 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers, and Longview will trot back out, and we'll take a quick break and be right back after these messages.
Diamond Bank walks with its customers through every step of life, side by side. From the first checking account in high school to the first home or business loan, Diamond Bank is committed to helping you with all of your financial needs. Diamond Bank's growth is the result of the growth of our customers, and we want to help you feel that same growth. We are proud to have the ability to give back to our local school districts, community organizations, veterans, customers, and more in a multitude of ways. Come discover the Diamond Bank difference with local people making local decisions for our local community. Stop by our current location in Texarkana at 5714 Richmond Road or visit us online at www.diamond.bank to see our products and services. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here live, Texas High on the campus where the Tigers lead the Longview Lobos 7-3 coming up in the bottom of the fourth inning. And, man, I'll tell you what, I just turned it on Texarkana Gameday on Facebook, and one of my buddies, Landon Jackson, who played locally at Pleasant Grove, and then for my Razorbacks, is at the scouting combine for the NFL and just verticaled 40.5 inches. And that's getting up 40.5 inches. If you're a 4-foot tall guy, that's you're going up high. But if you're as tall as Landon is and jumping 40.5 inches, good gosh. But, man,
40.5 vertical and then like 10.9 broad,
10.9 broad jump. I mean, hadn't even run yet. Don't even have to run.
Don't even have to.
Like I can jump everywhere. Jacob High up.
We've always known how talented he was, and we're glad that everybody in the world is getting to see it now, too.
No doubt. And listen, he's a great athlete, but he's a better young man.
Mm-hmm. Great guy. Great guy, great family.
Good lick by Jacob High. Good play right there at shortstop. Good routine play by Denning. And helping him out in the field just like he did with his bat. That'll bring up number 17.
Xavier Turner.
Yeah, we hadn't seen him tonight, have we?
Nope.
Who's he batting for?
He is coming in for Austin Treadway, it looks like.
Wonder if it's just a pinch hitting position or if he's going to remain in the field. Ball catches the outside. Good pitch right there. We got a new pitcher, number 9, Houston Rowe, who was running earlier on the bases. Southpaw. And listen, his ball's moving. It's not the velo's not, but when you're a lefty, Frank Halter used to like a crafty lefty, and that's what Rowe looks like right there. Get a little movement from that side, and boy, it's just hard. You got to go the other way with it. That's what he tried to do right there.
Speaking of Frank Halter and guys who have been succeeding at the next level, Jackson's killing it at
he
Marshall
is
right
killing
now.
it. He's killing it. I looked at his stats through 2 4-game series and hitting like 350, leading the team in triples, leading the team in stolen bases. Grew up a catcher's, playing in right field, making all kinds of putouts. But nobody works harder than that cat. He's, I'd say he's transformed his body, but he was always working on his body and transforming it. But it's good to see him getting a lot of playing time at the D1 level for Marshall, Thundering Herd in West Virginia, and.
Talk about what an opening series they had. They got to play in Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah. And even better, Frank got to go. Good pitch right there.
Beautiful pitch there.
Yep. Just up.
Second out of the inning.
Yep.
But, yeah, he got the first hit of the season for Marshall. A leadoff double, I believe it was. I mean, just
Yep, and Marshall just they were, went to Georgia Tech this last weekend and split the series 2-2. So, and his middle son is a stud shortstop and pitcher. I think was up to 89 this morning against Lufkin, which PG beat Lufkin 3-1 this morning. And Jarrett was up to 89 on the mound, and
he's going to Louisiana Monroe.
Yep.
And
Chandler Williamson,
guy who's going to South Ark.
Yep. He's going to hit a good play out there by number 2. Damian Kennedy, second baseman.
That'll be the third out.
That'll be the third out. And good inning right there for the Longview Lobos, exactly what you want to do. And we'll take a brief break and be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Brooklyn Stevens, General Manager and Marketing Director for Local Habit Coffee Company. Local Habit exists to spark a revival of local communities and the beauty they inherently possess by bringing people together over exceptional third-wave coffee. We then want them to take the joy and good vibes they get from us out into their local town and go make something good happen.
One of our top priorities is providing exceptional customer service. We want to make sure our customers left better than when they came in.
Our customers should walk away thinking about how incredible their coffee was, how nice and genuine their barista was, and how inviting and comforting our space is.
Come by today and enjoy a hot cup of coffee with us.
At second base, looks like he is in for Treadway. That's going to put is that Carson out in left field, number 10, and Knox Pilgreen is in right field, and at third base is going to be Jacob High, and Bryce DePriest remains at first, and Chandler Williamson at short. Hayden is still on the bump with a 4-run lead in the top of the 5th. We will go 7 if we don't need to go more.
Well, we do have a time
limit. Okay.
Yeah, time limit. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I believe it's a hour 45 or so.
Ball outside to number 3, Roman Guidry. Pitch right down the middle. Zabry will have a chance. Ball jumps up right at the end. Man, just you can't. Every now and then you get a bad hop. It's gonna be an error on him. But what I always tell my guys, and kind of what they want you to do, is on a ball that's hit like that, just come to it, just charge it, get out there and get it before it gets on that, because it's going to be a true hop off the grass. Once you get it out there, you get where everybody's run and you know different fields. Although Texas High has a really good playing surface out there, a lot of times you can get it on that seam or something. You got to just come get the ball.
So we'll get time.